Hello, everyone. I'm Kate Hatmaker, the Executive and Artistic Director of Art of Elan, and I am so thrilled to be joined today by my very good friend, Johnny Gandelsman, who is a violinist and producer based in Brooklyn, who's performed with many ensembles over the years, but these days can mostly be found performing with the ever inventive Brooklyn Riders String Quartet. So, Johnny, welcome.
Hi, Kate. Great to see you.
And we are so very excited that you'll be coming out in February for a really unique and interesting project called This is America. Art of Elan was lucky enough to be part of this in the brainstorming stages somewhat. And it just sounded so fascinating to us as an organization. We have a history of presenting a lot of new music, but this is a particularly unique and impactful project. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
2 years ago, right when around the time when I was supposed to come out to San Diego to play some Bach, the world stopped, and we found ourselves in this very tumultuous year overall. Was the pandemic, was the death of George Floyd, was the fires in California, and was the very volatile election cycle that we were all living through. And it felt like it might be worthwhile to document that time somehow. And so I reached out to 23 composers to write new works for violin and just reflect on the time that we were living in. My goal was to just try and represent the creative voices that live here in its broadest possible way. So, and it became a recording project. So I've been recording these over the last few months, and I'm thinking about it right now as sort of like an anthology of what's happening in this country today. So this concert will feature a world premiere of a work by a fabulous composer named Adele Faizullina, originally from Tatarstan, who until recently was going to school in California and now has transferred to Brown University. And she wrote a beautiful piece called Do Time Linger that I think captures beautifully a feeling that many people experienced during the height of the pandemic. The youngest composer on the list was 15 when I commissioned her.
Oh, wow.
And the oldest is in his 80s, Terry Riley. And in terms of Adele, I've heard of Adele from Gabriela Lena Frank, who's a fabulous composer and a friend of so many musicians. And I think she's just a very interesting person, as I mentioned, originally from Tatarstan, and I think she's connected deeply to folk music of her country. But then she also writes music with this very elegant and interesting textures.
And I love this idea of just making space for a variety of voices to be heard and to communicate. I think we just all desperately need that in this world right now. And so I know this will be about an hour length program, an hour long program at the Institute for Contemporary Art. It's a very inclusive institute. Their mission is to really support local artists, both from San Diego and from Baja, and to allow for many seats at the table, many voices to be in the room. So I think in a way it's perfect to be able to present this particular project there. So thank you for bringing your superb artistry and ever innovative ideas to us here in San Diego.
Thank you so
again for
much.
your
Can't
time.
wait to see you.